And that was a real citizen debate where people came in with their whole soul, with their whole beliefs, and they asked this society to change, and they asked Europe to help them to change this society. I am very much moved by the strong desire of the Bulgarian citizen to have this change, to fight for democracy, to fight against corruption. You know that this is exactly what is on our agenda. And yes, your president was right. You are the real Europeans. And we are the real Europeans in the sense that we feel the necessity, we feel the obligation, but we feel also by heart that we have to come in to help you, because you fight actually for Bulgarian values, yes, but those are European values. Now, I have heard what you have said. My collaborators have been there. We have been noting down everything, all the remarks you made, all the proposals you made. They will go on two directions. The first one, I will speak to my colleagues in the Commission who are responsible for funds, for social affairs, for disabled, and for banking, for all kinds of questions, in order to tell them what you have suggested. And together with all the input I got from the other citizens' dialogues all around Europe, that will go in the next citizens' report. What do the citizens want? How would they like to see Europe to change? And what would they like urgently for Europeans to do? So this is going to go into our next citizen report. I have also made it very clear that the cooperation and verification mechanism is an agent for change. It is something to help this country to set up a solid justice system according to European benchmarks, and you can count on the Commission that we are going to be behind of this, and that we are going to help this system to be set up as quickly as possible, and that we will push your government into a real fight against corruption. I hope you will make your voice heard. You have, for those who have not interrupted him, heard what your president has said, that for your president also, who was present here during the whole dialogue, it was an important message which he has got from this dialogue. I count on your president that he brings this message to the political parties, and that he explains to the political parties that people want to have solid institutions, not looking to the past, but looking to the future and finding solutions for a strong nation in a strong Europe. You were 91% to say yes, that you want to have more Europe in Bulgaria. I tell you, I want more Europe for all Europeans, because we are part of a very big family, 28 nations, a whole continent, and this continent, I will do everything that it will be a place where people will feel at ease, where they will know, north, south, east, west, or in the center, my right counts, my voice is heard. As I have been listening to your voice, the voice of all Europeans should be heard and go into public decision-making, and politicians are there to serve the citizens. Citizens are not there to serve the politicians.
Така, както казах, три въпроса. Микрофон обаче, може да забравя.
Не. По принцип е служебен изход.
Микрофон.
Комисар Рединг, аз съм журналист от вестник Капитал, Светломира Гюрова се казвам. Мой въпрос към вас е
Okay, I need back the translation.
Okay, no, I can
Yeah, please.
continue in
Yeah.
English, yes. So my question to you is, why didn't you meet with the Prime Minister Orešarsky while here in Bulgaria? And my second question is, you said that all Bulgarian governments have asked you to remove the CVM. Did Minister Zlatanova, Zinida Zlatanova, ask you the same? And what did you say to her?
Well, your Prime Minister met President Barroso shortly. President Barroso has informed me about the content of this discussion. I met with the Minister of Justice because we have 2 or 3 very urgent questions to solve. One is the establishment of the European prosecutor. Another is the new rules on data protection in order to protect citizens against prisms and other spying enterprises. And the third one is to have rules which protect the buyer when they buy online cross-border, so that the cross-border trade online can flourish. It's very important also for you. And the fourth element, and that was also one I discussed with your president, is to resist all those politicians all over Europe who want to cut the right to free movement. And you know that I really have to fight against many around who write me letters, ministers who write me letters in order to cut down one of the fundamental rights of the European citizens. So we are working together. I had very little time. I saw your president, I saw the Minister of Justice, and I saw the citizens.
Така, тук заповядайте.
Thank you very much, Mirjana Hrga from Al Jazeera Balkans. So I have 2 questions. Thousands of Bulgarians, they have asked the international community for support. Do they have your support, to be precise, the support of European Commission? That's the first question. And do you really believe that mafia live in the parliament?
Sorry, I didn't understand the first part of your call. Who has asked for support?
Thousands of Bulgarians on the street ask the international community for the support.
Well,
do they have your support?
It is your Bulgarian government, your Bulgarian parliament, those whom you have elected, who have to listen to you. And I came here and I said very clearly to the 2 big political parties, forget about the past, think about the future, sit around the table, find common solutions in order to bring this country forward. There is a next generation who is waiting for this. So stop the political quarreling. That is the message I gave to the 2 big political parties, and I think that is important. And that is also what the President of the Commission has said to the Prime Minister, that really it is time when a country is in trouble. And it seems that there are problems to be solved in this country. Then it is for the political parties to forget about their fights and to sit down together and exercise their obligation, which they got by the votes of the individuals, their obligation to solve the problems and not to create supplementary problems.
Последен въпрос. Тук.
Mr. Rank, my name is Svetoslav Terziev. I'm from Sega Daily. I would like to ask you only one question. Do you see any connection between the non-admission of Bulgaria and Romania into Schengen zone and the non-acceptance of their Roma migrants? This is about the free movement in Europe.
Yeah. You know that the European Commission has analyzed as well Bulgaria as well Romania to see if they are well prepared to enter into the Schengen group of people. That means if the borders are secure. So technically speaking, we have given our okay. The political decision has to be taken by unanimity by the member states. And the member states, some of those hesitate to give their okay. But from the Commission point of view, I can only speculate. I don't want to speculate.
Колеги, благодаря ви много още веднъж. Още веднъж искам да се извиня чрез вас на всички граждани, които не успяха да влязат поради ограничения обем на това помещение. Заповядайте и при нас. Представителството е отворено за всички граждани, за всички медии по всякакви въпроси, свързани с Европейския съюз. Всички въпроси, които се задават, бъдете уверени, че те се предоставят по компетентност на съответните служби в Европейската комисия и те получават отговор. Може би става малко бавно, но отговорите винаги пристигат. Благодаря ви още веднъж за вниманието.